All right, so I wanted to just briefly describe how each day is going to look, whether you're hybrid or an Edina Virtual Academy student or what I would call an EVA student or AVA student. I wanted to just make sure that everybody understands what is expected of them every single day. So let's start out with those students that are hybrid and when you show up at school. So for that, those students would be the A through Ks on Monday and Tuesday, and L through Z on Thursday and Friday. So when you come to school on your assigned day, you want to make sure that you come to school prepared with a laptop, headphones, and your notes and a notebook. Okay, those are all important to bring every day to class when you are assigned to be at class. Class will start with me answering any questions you have from your notes you may have and doing a warm-up activity. You will work in the warm-up activity independently as I move around the room and answer any questions you may have. After about 10 minutes, I'll go over the warm-up activity, and then the last 20 minutes you're going to work on your assignments, or it could even be longer than 20 minutes even. So you should be able to get your assignment completely done while in school. That is the idea. Now, what if you are not at school on a particular day and you are working from home and online? Your attendance-based assignment is going to be to show up online. So what you're going to do is you're going to go to the Schoology page and click on the button for Hybrid Online. Now that's very important. I have two buttons. One is for my AVA students and one is for my Hybrid Online students. So when you are working from home, when you are online, you will click on the one that says Hybrid Online. And when you do that, it'll bring you to a Google Meet session where you will be live in the classroom with me, just virtually. And so you will get to listen in on the question and answer portion. So I'll repeat any questions that students ask, so then that way you can hear it. And you'll have the opportunity to answer or to also post your own questions that you might have. And you're going to stay in that Google Meet while we do the warm-up activity. Now those students that are working in the classroom, they're going to be working individually. But those of you that are online, you'll have the opportunity to work in your Meet on that together. So if you have a question or if someone else has a question while you're working on that, you can support each other and help each other out. That's really important because I'm trying to build a sense of community here, and the only way for that to happen is if people are starting to work together and collaborate, and that is the opportunity to do that. Now, after I go over the answers to the warm-up activity, you have an option. You can completely leave that Google Meet and just work independently on your own on your homework assignment. Or you can keep that group open, you can keep the Google Meet open while you work on your assignment in a different window. And then if you do have questions, then you can get those questions maybe answered from your peers in that group. Now what happens if you didn't log in for whatever reason, you missed the online portion of the class? So you missed your attendance-based assignment. If you don't log in and you missed that ABA for the day, your alternate option is to work on the assignment for that lesson. And I will check it on that day to see if you've completed it. So if you've done the homework assignment and you weren't here for the ABA, that homework assignment will count as your attendance-based assignment for that day. Now, I will record the Google Meet, but I am not going to record the Google Meet and post it. Please do not ask me to do that. That takes too much time. I'm creating too many other things. I do not have time for that. The idea of me recording that is when I'm not in the room, I want to make sure that I have some way to be able to go back and check and make sure that people were being appropriate. So I'll be looking at the comment section, or if someone says to me that, hey, something was happening while you weren't around, I can go back and I can check that and I can see who it was involved in any inappropriate activity. So please do not find yourself on that end of a situation. Again, the purpose of that Google Meet is for you to interact and engage with the class and with your peers, whether while you're doing your online work. It is not just for you to access it and watch it later. That is another reason why I will not post it. Now, what if you are an AVA student? What if you are working completely online and you are never coming to class? Well, you're pretty much going to be always the same as the hybrid online students. The only difference is you're going to want to make sure that you click on Schoology, you're going to want to click the AVA Online button. And again, you can stay in the Meet during the warm-up activity. After the warm-up activity is over, just like the hybrid online students, you can be finished and work independently or you can keep the window open and work online or collaborate online with your peers while you work on your homework. And just like the hybrid students that are working online, if you miss the ABA, then your other option, your alternate option would be to work on your homework assignment. So now, what if you do have questions outside of class time? I just want to make sure that you understand when my office hours are. Now, if you're a hybrid student and you are coming to school, my office hours in person are going to be in my classroom, E345, on Mondays, Thursdays, and Fridays before school from 8 a.m. to 8:30 a.m. Now, if you're an AVA student, a hybrid online student, or even if you were present during the day and you get home and you have a question, if you get home in time, my online office hours are going to be Monday, Tuesdays, and Thursdays from 3:15 to 3:45. Now, I will have for those office hours, those online office hours, you'll notice that on Schoology, I have a button for that as well that will say office hours, and it'll bring you to a page that will give you then the link. It'll remind you what my office hours are, and then it'll give you a Google Meet link, and I will have that Meet open again on Mondays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays from 3:15 to 3:45. So hopefully that answers your questions on anything you might have as far as how this classes will look and what kind of things you need to do or can do to get the support you need. Let me know if you have any other questions. You can always shoot me an email. Thank you.